Previously on Hell's Kitchen Battle of the States.
You don't flip off your teammate.
A late night fight.
You want to talk to me about it, or do you want to talk?
Had Alexandra feeling there was a target on her back.
I don't play mean girl politics.
At the following morning's challenge,
I'm going to test all of you with fish.
the teams were tasked with creating dishes using 7 different types of fish.
So pumped about this.
Louisiana's Bradley struggled with sea bass.
It's not coming off. Doesn't seem like the skin's on there.
But with the scores tied, it was Anthony's grilled mackerel with Japanese Matsuya dressing
Really beautifully done. It is going to the blue team.
that clinched the win for the blue team.
Let's go!
During dinner service, in the red kitchen, Cara Marie's snail's pace on tableside,
You've got 1 dish, and I've got 3 tickets on here. You need to speed up.
and Kat's undercooked carrots
Carrots are still crunchy.
had the red team feeling blue.
I mean, that's kind of embarrassing.
Despite their hiccups, both teams managed to finish dinner service, but Chef Ramsay was less than impressed.
The losing team tonight is the red team.
The red team nominated,
Kat,
and
Alexandra, Cara Marie.
in the end, Chef Ramsay sent
Cats.
home, ending her dream of becoming head chef at Hell's Kitchen Foxwoods Resort Casino in Mashantucket, Connecticut.
The next episode continues with Gordon lecturing Bradley on how to speak up and communicate while throwing subtle hints that if he doesn't speak up for himself, he might get eliminated next. On the other hand, all the girls gang up on Elena for being fat. Just kidding. They call her out because she puts in less effort during the challenges. In this episode, Gordon asks the chefs to line up in front of a church choir, which is so far the most bizarre thing to ever happen. Gordon puts it quite plainly that in today's challenge, each team will face off head-to-head to create a dish with their state's signature protein source. But the twist is that the spices that are the signature of another state must be used. The choir sings different made-up hymns that reveal which chef would get which state, protein, and spice combo.
I'm hoping that there is some type of red meat.
Let's go track 6.
Give me big meat.
The timer starts, and they begin cooking. Nervous and panicking, as always. Ellie wins her Colorado lamb with California almonds, primarily because Jaden makes the saddest state-to-state food delivery in history by dropping and shattering his plate on the way to the pass.
4, 3.
Damn it.
What a shame.
Honestly, I wanted to walk back in that kitchen and it'd just be a dream.
Oh boy, Ham's undercooked anyway.
I did hear Chef Ramsay say it was undercooked anyway, so maybe it was acting.
But Jaden, obviously you slipped, so 0 point for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chef.
Jada and Bradley score on Hawaiian mahi-mahi and Georgia peaches.
Point goes to Jada and Bradley. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Well done.
Chef.
Lisa scores on Alabama quail with Minnesota morels, and Anthony scores on Maine lobster with Washington apples. Alexandra and Henry also score on Wyoming bison and Wisconsin cheese, a combination that essentially screams outdoorsy but also dairy-friendly. C.D. Nee and John score on Maryland soft-shell crab and New Mexico chilies. The most iconic fish and spud pair ever, Antonio and Anaya, score on Idaho potatoes and Alaskan salmon.
It's a really good dish.
Thank you, Chef.
This salmon is cooked beautifully as well.
Thank you, Chef.
Point goes to the blue team and the red team. Congratulations.
This time, the women win 6-5 once the culinary geography dust settles. Men accept defeat and act cool, but the looks on their faces are golden to women. In the punishment and reward segment, the women's team spends the rest of the day having fun riding their all-terrain vehicles and enjoy barbecue for lunch.
Oh my God, I'm gonna.
Oh my God, this is absolutely incredible.
If we just keep the same energy that we have now,
Listening to each other and trusting each other and supporting each other.
Whereas the men's team makes curry sauce for the halibut sauce, which originally includes cracking coconut from scratch. Moving on to the service station, Yukon Huskies women's basketball players are invited to join Team Red and Blue. Paige Buchers and Ozzie Fudd, whom nobody has heard of, sit at the blue team's chef table, And for the red team, they are joined by the coach, Gino Auriemma. Alexandra ruins the polenta for both teams before the service even starts, so Sydney has to act as a polenta paramedic. During appetizers, Anthony and Jaden are essentially two walkie-talkies trapped on separate frequencies, making it difficult for them to converse.
Anthony and his communication, there was no callback, there was no getting ready to walk.
Me, we just started. Where are the scallops?
After overcooking her flatbreads and adding an excessive amount of garlic to the risotto, Alex recovers, most likely due to the garlic fumes alone. Bradley makes an effort to take charge, but he becomes agitated and frequently makes mistakes with garnishes, transforming the garnish station into a live-action display of anxiety.
Bradley's in the weeds right now, putting up food. He's not talking to people, and he just lost.
Come on.
You got to get in front with it. I'm depending on you, but you're not even in the game.
Yes, chef.
Ellie and Anaya, on the other hand, have such different personalities that they could be the stars of their own sitcom about weird couples. Yet they love meat.
Two really strong personalities like myself and her. I'm a little worried because I definitely don't want orders barked at me all night.
It'll be hard to, kind of put our two power dynamics together.
In the end,
The winning team tonight, and they deserve the win, is the red team. Oh my God. Blue team, come back to me with 2 nominees. Off, all of you.
at last comes the elimination round.
John, blue team's first nominee and why?
First nominee is Bradley Chef. Struggled on garnish tonight. Entrees were waiting on their garnishes.
Blue team's second nominee and why?
Anthony Chef. On appetizers, he was the lead for that station. He's got to own that piece of the puzzle.
He nominates Jaden at last due to his minor mistakes at the fish station earlier.
My decision is... Bradley. Jaden, off back in line. Give me a jacket.
Thank you, Chef. I
Good night.
appreciate everything. I don't believe I was the weakest link on the blue team. I've been extremely strong in these challenges.
After another poor performance from the chef from the Bayou, the only thing left to say to Bradley is, goodbye, you.
The next episode begins with the men in the blue team hugging and shaking hands to show each other support after constantly losing to women. Overconfident, Anaya throws it back and twerks like a desperate divorced mom trying to seek attention from her son's friend.
A lot of shoulder movements.
Uh-oh.
Night at the Roxbury's.
This time, the chefs are lined up in front of a live performing orchestra to take the edge off as the next challenge is about to blow their socks off.
Listen carefully.
I have the biggest smile on my face. Growing up as a preacher's kid in South Georgia, I was a musician, so it kind of brought me back.
Speak of the devil, and it shall appear. The challenge finally arrives, making everyone nervous. However, it relieves everyone when they find out they have to fry good old chicken and do nothing fancy.
Can I use some honey?
Yeah, grab some honey, my guy.
I'm going to do a buttermilk traditional fried chicken dredge, and then I'm going to do a nice sweet potato puree the way that my mom used to make it. Okay.
And to honor and do justice to the fried chicken, Church's Texas Chicken CEO Joe Gith is invited to be the judge.
So I have a fried chicken roulade with fresh farm vegetables under the bottom.
Chicken's a little dry.
Okay.
Gonna have to give this a 2.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I love my chicken. I think that it's perfectly crispy. I know it has great flavor.
Chicken doesn't really pop like I would have liked. And so I'm gonna give that a 2.
Since everyone is frying chicken with unique techniques of their own, it is fair to skip the part where we talk about the dishes individually. The red team discreetly chooses to remove Sydney's dish from judging. Basically, the dish has been put into the Fried Chicken Witness Protection Program, even if it isn't exhibited.
From California, Lisa, let's go.
Go, Lisa.
The red team needs Lisa to score a 4 to tie, or 5 to win.
I'm sweating bullets, thinking that it probably tastes too bitter because I did the coffee espresso rub. I have no breading like everybody else.
I think it's a bold call not to bread with fried chicken. This one's a 5.
Come on, Lisa.
First 5. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
That's a third defeat in a row, by the way. Moving towards the reward and punishment segment, the women's team takes an all-expense-paid vacation to Atlanta to claim a proper and worthy victory. There, they collaborate with the church's innovation team, which is essentially the fried chicken equivalent of the Avengers. They live their finest life by ziplining and having a steak and oyster lunch at Foxwoods as their day's bonus reward.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm super scared of heights.
I don't know how high I am, but I know I'm high.
Contrary to them, the men's team is given the task of preparing airplane chicken for the service that evening. The show finally heads to the service station round.
Hell's Kitchen continues to be the hottest reservation in New England.
Buddy Valastro, host of Cake Boss, and his children are seated at the chef's table of the blue team, while Teresa Giudice, star of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, sits at the chef's table of the red team, prepared to pass judgment with the ferocity of someone who has flipped a few tables themselves. On the fish station, John takes the lead, while Antonio plays a supporting role, hardly speaking at all. He is essentially the station's background music. Classic John begins by overcooking the salmon and undercooking the scallops, a really astounding spectrum. But he eventually recovers and realizes how time and heat function. On the women's side, Lisa initially has trouble timing the garnish, but she eventually gets it right, possibly after mentally apologizing to every vegetable on the planet. Amidst all that, Gordon issues a challenge when both chefs are operating at a similar speed. According to Gordon, the team that completes their last tickets first wins the round.
Blue team, come here. Red team, come here.
Yes, chef.
We are at the exact same point. First to finish is winning tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Good work.
The women get out first and receive treatment because Jaden brings out his Wellingtons so early that they nearly require a boarding pass.
Come on, they're both raw. Come on, come on, come on. Now, come on, you know better than that. Come on. Burnt on the outside and raw in the middle. Come on, guys.
If you're not sure, then why take it out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't let them pressure you.
Nicely cooked the Wellingtons.
Moving on, Henry, given the pass, nominates John for his difficulties at the fish station during the elimination round, while Antonio is put up for failing to offer assistance and talking at the volume of a peaceful houseplant. This time, Gordon has difficulty choosing.
The person leaving Hell's Kitchen is Antonio. Please, give me your jacket.
My biggest regret is not being vocal. Communication is key here in Hell's Kitchen. And tonight, I didn't communicate enough. Definitely stings, but I think I did the state of New Hampshire proud.
Jada finally gets some screen time when she is told by Gordon that she has become the culinary equivalent of a mid-season trade deal. Gordon further calls her up and moves her to the blue team in order to balance the numbers. There she goes, ruling the men.
If silence were golden, Antonio would be a wealthy man. Unfortunately, at Hell's Kitchen, it doesn't pay to be quiet.
I'm sure you like this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing videos like this.